Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out VECHAIN's price chart. And if you remember in the previous video, we were saying it seems like that now we are in a decent downtrend, and sure, in the short term we may see some sort of a bounce, but we shouldn't really be counting on that bounce to be like a huge move on the upside. So what happened? As you can see, we are getting a move up, and here is what I have in my mind. Let's actually go on maybe 5-minute time frame so you can see the candles a bit better. You see, this can be starting from here like a 1 2 5 up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move up into wave 5, and also starting from the lowest low we may have yet another impulse up, and between them this might be an A, B, C, D, E, a triangle. Let's actually draw it real quick, excuse me, something like this. Now here's a very important point. If you want to say that I am wrong and we are actually going to have our final low somewhere around this region, I don't know, maybe like this is an important support, okay, then you need to be able to find off of the lowest low in here a 1 2 3 4 5 wave on the upside. This specific example is an impulse. Rules for it are we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave, and in terms of the sub waves, you know what's going on. 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. Okay. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios. Not really that important. Let's say, sure, WXY into wave 2 and then ABC structure into wave 4. And pay attention, this is a very important point. You see, if you want to say that we're going to have a triangle somewhere during this move up, then okay, here's the thing. Triangles are not actually allowed into our wave 2, and you are only allowed to find them into your wave 4. And why is that important? Because earlier we said, look, there's a good chance that in VECHAIN in the short term we are having in here an ABCDE, and based on that, are you going to say that this is 1 correction for 2, another move up into wave 3, correction for 4, and yet another move on the upside into wave 5? Because I don't really believe, based on what we said earlier, you are allowed to argue that. No, I'm gonna say most likely in VECHAIN, at least this phase up to about this high is in form of an A, B, C zigzag, and there is a chance that from the current point we're gonna get a continuation of the move down in order to take the lowest low all the way down here about 2.3 cents. What if we don't do that? What if we get a move on the upside from here? Sure, we can do that, but even at that point, I'm gonna guess probably our move is going to be in form of an ABC, meaning on a higher degree, once more you just have a correction, this time a WXY in form of a double zigzag, which suggests, okay, once more our move down is going to continue in VECHAIN. Now, if you want to have some decent bearish confirmation, I think you need to wait a little bit more and see, are we from the current point going to get a move down in order to take this important low down here about 2.38.5 cents or not? Why? Because if we take this low at that point, finding an impulse in this whole phase up to about the highest side is going to be extremely challenging, and that will probably, I would say, be the bearish confirmation suggesting this is an ABC, and unfortunately our move down is not over yet. So for the short term, if you want to be bearish with more confidence, all eyes should be on this important level. Take it, and at that point you can say this is an ABC and our downtrend is not over. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in VECHAIN's price chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.